Good evening, students. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Guys, have you received a Word file on the WhatsApp group?
Yes, just now we received something.
Yeah, please check once.
Yep.
And please download the Word file. Even I am uploading in the Zoom chat box as well. So shall we start with the practice problem, guys? Just let me know once you are ready with the downloading. Chalo. Shall we start now, guys? Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. As usual, I have copied the format of cost sheet first, and then I'm going to start with the reading. Even we have to add one interim column, and then the final column. Okay. So please open the problem. The first problem is adopted from CWS module. So I'm going to start directly. Calculate the value of raw material consumed, total cost of production, cost of goods sold, and the amount of profit from the following particulars. So basically they are saying prepare the cost sheet with the help of following particulars. So what is it? First, they have given the information about the opening stock. And if you remember here, we have also taken the information for calculation of material consumed. So let's begin. Now, opening stock of raw material, 5,000. Guys, now you can solve this simultaneously with me, as we have already completed the procedure of understanding in the morning only. And for the sake of practice, we are doing 2 more problems in the evening. So opening stock of raw material is 5,000. Then opening stock of finished goods is 4,000. First time we are having the information of finished goods. We are writing it in the outer column as finished goods 4,000. Are you done with this? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then we are having information about closing stock. Closing stock of raw material is 4,000. So let's write over here. Closing stock is 4,000. Then closing stock of finished goods is 5,000. Over here, let's write finished stock of finished goods 5,000. Then raw material purchased, how much? 50,000. As usual, let's add few lines for factory overheads, few lines for administrative overheads, few lines for selling and distribution overheads. Now, after entering the raw material purchases of 50,000, what we'll do, we will first enter all the other details also before calculation of raw material consumption. The next one is wages paid to the laborers. चलिए बताइए कॉस्ट शीट में मैं कहाँ पे लिखूं? Wages paid to the laborers.
डायरेक्ट लेबर कॉस्ट
Exactly 20,000. इनर कॉलम में हम लिखेंगे 20,000. 20,000. Then we have chargeable expenses. Chargeable expenses का मतलब ही है direct expenses. So direct expenses are amounting to 2,000. Chargeable expenses मतलब direct expenses which are amounting to 2,000. Then rent, rates and taxes. सुबह ही हमने देखा था rent, taxes are the part of administrative overheads. So यहाँ पे लिख देंगे rent, rates and taxes amounting to 5,000. Rent, rates and taxes are amounting to 5,000. Then power. Even in the final accounts, we have seen that when we use electricity for the factory or machine shop, we post it on the debit side of trading account, and it is very much related to the factory expenses. So we will enter power over factory overheads. Power. And what is the value? 2,000. Inner column में जाएगी. Are you done up to the power, guys? Are you done, guys, up to power? Hello? Guys, please respond.
यस मैम
Okay. Then, after power, we are having factory heating and lighting. It's very much clear that it's factory heating and lighting. So we will write it into the factory overheads. Which is amounting to 2,000. Then factory insurance, 1,000. Then experimental expenses, it is called as R&D expenses. वो भी हम factory overheads में ही लेंगे. Experimental expenses amounting to 500. Then wastage of material, that is a cost to us. Additional material is required. It's not a scrap, it is a wastage. So we will write it into the factory overheads again. Wastage. It's not a scrap, it is a wastage. So the value is 200. Then office management salaries. Office is mentioned, so it will be the part of admin overheads. Office management salaries 4,000. ऑफिस में लिख दीजिएगा ऑफिस मैनेजमेंट सैलरी 4,000. Then office printing and stationery 200. Office printing and stationery 200. Salaries of salesman कहाँ पे जाएगी बताइए.
Selling and distribution.
करेक्ट, लिख दीजिए. Salaries of the salesman will go to the selling and distribution 2000. उसके बाद है कमीशन ऑफ ट्रैवलिंग एजेंट 1000. क्लियर है, एजेंट का कमीशन है. Commission of the traveling agent 1000. And then finally we are having the sales, जो हम outer column में लिखेंगे 1,00,000 रुपए. जो एक्सेस लाइंस ऐड किए थे वो मैं सिर्फ डिलीट कर रही हूँ. So here we have done with the entering amount. Now let's add or let's enter the direct material consumed. यहाँ पे already the figures are ready. Opening stock plus purchases. This is the amount of material available amounting to 55,000. उसमें से closing stock जब less करेंगे, we will come at material consumed. Are you done with the figure of material consumed, guys?
Hello.
Yes.
Done, ma'am.
Are you done with the material consumed figure?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now let's just extract it in the pro forma. So here we are done with the basic entry of the cost sheet. Now what we have to do? We have to calculate the profit derived with the help of all these transactions we have done. So now let's calculate prime cost. How we can calculate the prime cost? Direct material plus direct wages plus direct expenses comes to the prime cost. Then let's take the total of factory overheads to the top and let's underline it as a 5,700. Now calculate the total of works cost incurred, that is 73,000 plus 5,700. So आप मुझे बताइए what is the total amount of works cost you have derived?
78,700.
Correct, 78,700. No information about WIP or scrap. Calculate final works cost 78,700 Same way, take the total of administrative overheads. It's 9,200, right? And finally, calculate cost of production. And how much it is? 78,700 plus 9,200 comes to 87,900. यहाँ तक हो गया गाइस आपका?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we will calculate cost of goods sold. कैसे? 87,900 plus opening inventory of FG minus closing inventory of FG coming to 86,900. Here also, let's take the total of selling and distribution overheads amounting to 3,000, and now we can safely calculate cost of sell of amounting to 89,900. Are you done with this? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now calculate profit. See, this is the only reason why I was after you to remember the format as early as possible. अभी आपको तुरंत समझ में आया होगा once you are done with the format. उस क्वेश्चन में मिस्टेक करने के लिए कुछ है ही नहीं. Once you are done with the format, 10 marks are in your pocket. Simple. सही बात है ना? It's all about logic. आ गया आपका 10,100 रुपए का प्रॉफिट? हेलो,
Yes, ma'am.
पक्का आया? Are you done with this, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we start with the next problem?
Yeah.
Additional hash underscore problem 2. Now here also I'm going to copy the proforma. Okay guys, चलो let's start with the problem number 2. क्या दिया है problem number 2 में? Material used in manufacturing. Material used in primary packing. Now you need to understand the differences. Specifically ये problem मैंने लिया है. This problem I have taken it from the basic level of SEMA. Then material used in the selling the product, material used in the factory. So basically guys, when we are saying, okay, let me share the problem with you. First, let's discuss the problem. This is a very beautiful problem. Are you able to have the problem before you? दिख रहा है आपको problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Now, here, material used in manufacturing is nothing but the raw material. Okay. Then, material used in primary packing, this is nothing but the packing material. Same thing with the selling the product, secondary packing, and material used in the factory. These are called consumables, which can be some additional material required in the factory. So material used in manufacturing, we will put this into the direct material consumed. Okay. Packing material, these two things will be the part of S&D overheads, even though those are material. क्यों? क्योंकि this is not the direct material. पैकिंग मटेरियल से एफजी क्रिएट नहीं होता. डायरेक्ट मटेरियल में कौन सा मटेरियल लेंगे जिससे एफजी क्रिएट होगा, जिससे एफजी हम मैन्युफैक्चर करते हैं. आर यू गेटिंग द डिफरेंस गाइस बिटवीन द डायरेक्ट मटेरियल, पैकिंग मटेरियल एंड कंज्यूमेबल्स? Consumables are such a material, add-on material, which we required in lesser amount on the shop floor. So we will write this under the factory overheads. Is that clear to you? Hello.
Ma'am, the first one, primary.
Yes, yes.
That
You can
is
take the snapshot also, no problem at all.
okay.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the next thing is a productive wages. Productive wages are nothing but your direct wages. Factory supervision expenses definitely will go to the factory overheads. Again, materials used for the office. अभी office में जो material use होगा ना, वो कौन सा होगा भाई? They are talking about the stationery and all. So this will be the part of your admin overheads. Are you getting, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type के material. Again, I am saying this is direct material, जिससे हम FG तैयार करते हैं. These two are S&D overheads. This is consumables, जो फैक्ट्री में यूज होता है. And this is something like stationery, जिससे हम ऑफिस में यूज करते हैं. So even though the tagline is same, material used, material used, material used, all the material will go into the different compartments. Then chargeable expenses, मैंने पहले ही आपको बताया था. This is a part of direct expenses. Indirect expenses factory overheads में जाएगा. एडमिन आपको पता है, डेप्रिसिएशन ऑफ फैक्ट्री बिल्डिंग, ऑफिस बिल्डिंग, अभी ये आपको डेफिनेटली पता है. द डिफरेंस इज ओनली हियर इज अबाउट द बैड डेट्स. आप ये समझ के लो, बैड डेट्स, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय द बैड डेट्स? कैन एनीवन एक्सप्लेन?
Amount which we have not received, which was supposed to be received.
From whom? From our customers. मतलब bad debt is not an expenditure, it is loss. अगर यहाँ पे bad debts नहीं होता, फिर भी we can definitely manufacture the things. So in cost sheet, bad debt is such a loss which do not hamper the manufacturing process. So in a cost sheet, though we record it into the P&L account, we will not consider expenses like bad debts, donation, because they do not hamper the production. The expenses which are not, which यहाँ हम लिख सकते हैं, the expenses which do not hamper production are called as excluded items from cost sheet. So when we are preparing the cost sheet, we will cleanly exclude bad debts. We will not consider it in the cost sheet. Is that clear to you guys? Any questions on it? So shall we start solving the problem? अरे जल्दी जल्दी बताओ यार, हाँ या ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Chalo, let's begin. So what is the first element? It's a material used in manufacturing. It means it is a direct material of 1,10,000. So here we will directly write into the interim column, that is 1,10,000. Done. Then material used in the primary packing 20,000, as already discussed. Okay, first let me add few lines. Okay, material used in primary packing amounting to 20,000. So packing material इंटरिम कॉलम में लिख देंगे 20,000. Done. Material used in the selling the product. Material used in the selling the product amounting to 3,000. Save. बार बार सेव करो हाँ एक्सेल शीट, भूल मत जाना. Material used in the factory. How much it is? 1,000?
1,500.
500. Yeah. Thank you. फैक्ट्री में लिख देते हैं मटेरियल यूज इन द फैक्ट्री. इनर कॉलम में लिख देंगे 1,500. इसके बाद है प्रोडक्टिव वेजेस 30,000 which are direct labor. 30,000 लिख दिया. Then we have factory supervision expenses 4,000. Factory supervision expenses 4,000. Factory supervision expenses amounting to 4,000. Then material used for office 2,500. ऑफिस में लिखना पड़ेगा material used for office 2,500. Chargeable expenses 10,000, that is the direct expenses. Direct expenses में लिखना है chargeable expenses 10,000. Indirect expenses factory 2,000. factory में लिख दीजिएगा indirect expenses dash factory 2,000. Are you done with this? यहाँ तक हो गया
Yes.
बच्चे? Okay. Then administration expenses 3,000. एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव में लिख दीजिएगा administration 3000. इसके बाद है डेप्रिसिएशन ऑन फैक्ट्री बिल्डिंग 3500. फैक्ट्री बिल्डिंग पे लिख दीजिएगा डेप्रिसिएशन ऑन द फैक्ट्री बिल्डिंग amounting to 3500. Then we are having depreciation on office building 1500. Depreciation on office building 1500. Freight on material purchase. Ideally, we add the freight on material purchase into direct material consumption only, as that freight is incurred for bringing the material into the factory. So we will add in material consumption plus 5000, and we will call it as a direct material consumed only. So it's a 1,15,000. Depreciation on delivery van. Delivery van is related to the selling and distribution overheads. So write it over here, depreciation on the delivery van. $1,000. Depreciation on delivery van 1,000. Salary paid to the driver of the delivery van. Again, selling and distribution. Salary to delivery van driver. How much? 3,600. इसके बाद है एडवर्टाइजमेंट. Advertisement is amounting to 2,000. And then bad debts 1,500. यहाँ पे हम नोट लिख देंगे, bad debts are excluded from the cost sheet. Not related to the manufacturing process. So bad debts are excluded. We are not going to enter. What they are saying, assume that all products manufactured during the year have been sold to earn a profit of 20% on the selling price. मतलब सुबह आपको याद होगा हमने ऐसा किया भी था. If 100 rupees is selling price, the profit is 20% of 100, मतलब 20. So what is the cost of sales? It will be 80. So यहाँ पे हमें क्या करना है, पहले we will calculate the cost of sale, then we will calculate the net profit and sales. But आज के लिए spoon feeding इतना ही है. अभी आप cost of sales calculate करोगे, आप net profit calculate करके मुझे बताओगे total sales कितना है. It's 8:36. You are having 10 minutes. चलिए start कीजिए. आपका होने के बाद you will give me a call and then I will solve it online. I was about to say on board, but now board is not available. So just let me know once you are done. Once you are done with the figure of cells, I will solve it again online and we will check whether your answer is correct or not. Your time starts now. Are you done with, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Chalo, shall we then check? Shall we check? अरे हाँ या ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now let's calculate the prime cost first. So please check your figures. The prime cost is 1,55,000. Let me go tell you additional lines first. Now let's take the total of factory overheads. That is 11,000 and your works cost is 155 plus 11, 166. No information about WIP. So 166 plus opening WIP minus closing WIP minus scrap. Then take the total of admin overheads, which is 7,000. So cost of production is 166 plus 7,000 coming to 173. Then opening FG, then closing FG, nil information. So add opening less closing, and finally we will have the cost of goods sold as well. उसके बाद we are having the total of S&D overheads amounting to 29,600. So the cost of sell is 173 plus 29,600. So cost of sell is 2,02,600. Now everyone will punch their sales figure in the chat box. Come on, I'm waiting for your chat. Please punch your sales figure in the chat box. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for your values. Come on, punch your sales figure in the chat box. Hello. $40,520. Is this your sales figure? 40,520, Roshni? Please check once.
मैम
हाँ
वो सेल्स की नहीं, वो प्रॉफिट की एक्चुअली प्राइस है.
हाँ. Okay, anyone else? Hello. Hello. Only one answer I have received. हाँ? बाकी के लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? सो रहे हैं? Come on, you are having 3 more lecture ahead. जागो ग्राहक जागो, ऐसा कुछ स्लोगन बनाए अभी हम स्टूडेंट्स के लिए. And I always try that it should be more interactive. Come on, guys. I understand your difficulties. Yes, Pranav, 7,07,600. Okay. Anyone else? So, चलिए, I'm waiting. Come on. Chaliye, how many answers I have? Okay, let's see. So, on one hand, we are having cost of sales, and on the other hand, we are also having profit. So it is seen that when cost of sale is 80, profit is 20. So if the cost of sale is 2,02,600, then what will be the profit? Cross multiplication करेंगे भाई. 2,02,600 into 20 divided by 80. So something different is coming, Roshni. The profit is 50,650. Are you getting, guys? कहाँ पे गलती हो गई आपकी?
Yes, ma'am.
हेलो, समझ में आया? Yes, Pranav, absolutely right. 50,650 is a profit, and the sales is cost plus profit. So the sell value is 2,53,250. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload this Excel sheet in the chat box itself. So you will have all the answers of the problem immediately on just one go. Just give me a moment. Where is the chat box? Okay, please check the chat box. I have shared the answer sheet of cost sheet. Have you received it, guys?
Not yet, ma'am.
Okay, just check. Otherwise, I will send the message. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. Now the thing is, even I'm sharing few links in the chat box. Where you can get the previous year question papers. So please download this. Yes, Roshni, I have already sent it. So guys, please copy this links where you will have all the previous year question papers. And what I'll suggest you, start solving the question papers, whatever the topics we have completed, start solving the question papers. So it will be very helpful for appearing for the exams. Still, I don't know whether you have to appear for MCQ or long answers. I really don't know, but it will help you even to prepare for any kind of examination. So these are the links where the universities, Pune University's previous year papers will be available. The first link will directly take you to the paper of MBA 2016 pattern for April 2019. The second link is about having all year paper, all old papers. You may ask me, ma'am, we are appearing for 19 syllabus, but it hardly matters as few subjects or few topics are curtailed, but still you can use the old papers for your reference. So don't worry at all, and please start solving the paper immediately. Guys, any questions? Any questions on the cost sheet? Hello.
No, ma'am. As of now, no.
But I think we will have more questions once we start solving by.
Feel free to ask me. That's why I'm repetitively saying ki please start solving, please start solving. That is the main reason I am after you. Anyways, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me also. Just don't sit and listen. Okay, so on this note, I guess we can conclude today. And tomorrow we will start with the FIFO LIFO method, which is the basic inventory method for letting the material in the factory and using that material on the shop floor as well. So let's start tomorrow at sharp 9 9 p.m. So see you tomorrow in the morning. Okay. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Chalo. Bye bye.
Bye,
And do
ma'am.
use this links for getting the for downloading the papers. Okay.
Yes,
Chalo.
ma'am.
Bye bye.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.